Yesterday, about 3:30, we responded to the 13,000 block of Black Chestnut Place. We were checking on the welfare of the victim, Stephanie Potts. We had received information that she was in danger, and there was somebody very concerned about her safety. When officers arrived, unfortunately, they found her dead, and it was readily apparent that she was a victim of a homicide. Detectives worked very hard and early on developed a suspect in this case, her boyfriend. His name is Deshawn Lamont Clipper. Warrants were signed on Mr. Clipper shortly afterwards. Once they developed probable cause, warrants were applied for and obtained for Mr. Clipper. And this morning, he was found in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our violent crime apprehension team had received information that he may be in that area, so they coordinated with Greensboro PD and were able to locate Mr. Clipper, who was taken into custody without incident. So our VCAT detectives did travel to Greensboro and picked up Mr. Clipper and brought him back to Charlotte, and now detectives are currently interviewing Mr. Clipper in reference to the homicide. And once that interview is concluded, he will be transported to the Sheriff's Department and charged with first-degree murder.
Was this a case of domestic violence, and have you guys had to respond to any of that prior?
Unfortunately, it is. It's another case. This is the 8th case this year of a homicide that is domestic related. Mr. Clipper has been living with the victim. There was a previous incident that had been reported to the police in which Ms. Potts alleged that Mr. Clipper physically assaulted her. He was arrested for that. So there is a pattern here. It's very disturbing that Mr. Clipper has a history of domestic violence abuse, not only against this victim, but others. And again, one including a documented strangulation case. And this has been well documented and put out by our department that is a very heavy indicator of future domestic homicide. So it's very frustrating for me to see again that another victim has had to deal with an abusive boyfriend, and the results here are tragic.
I understand that she had 3 children. Can you say whether or not any of them were at home or witnessed any of this?
I can't say that at this time, although I will say that we do know, yes, she does have children, and that the department is providing resources for those children to help them deal with the situation. And you know, we take that very serious about the welfare and the mental state of those children who were living in the home at the time.
Do you know, or do you guys know yet when she perhaps died, or when was the last time anyone was the last time someone saw her?
I can't say for sure. I can't put a timeline on it. There had been some time since when we found her that she had been deceased. I can't give an exact time frame, but there had been some time that had passed. And then the initial reason we were out there was concern. And I can't go into the details about what that concern was, but it's obviously what led us to initiate the investigation.